at our new homestead, which means we can start planting. I've decided to try many different methods of planting vegetables. Today I'm going to be showing you how we're preparing our raised beds. Now there's some areas on our property that are most conducive to raised beds because they are easily contained and they look neat and tidy. So especially here around our braai area where we will often be socializing, I decided raised beds will most probably be the best option. Now making a raised bed can be quite pricey. Once you start adding up all the materials that you'll need, it could come to a tidy sum. So instead of buying the materials I needed, I decided to look around at what resources I have around the house. Now in our previous house, most of our children slept on double beds because we used their rooms for guests when we had guests. But in our new home, their rooms are really small, and so if they had a double bed inside them, there would be almost no space for playing. So we've decided instead to get them single beds, and now we have a few spare double beds that we don't know what to do with. Now when looking at this bed, I realized that the dimensions of the bed are just perfect for a raised bed. I'll have to do almost no sawing at all, and it'll mean I won't have to spend a cent on materials. Now obviously I could sell this bed and then buy the materials I need, but I think that then I would still have to pay in a little bit extra, whereas the bed itself would work perfectly. So we started by unscrewing the bed. Luckily I got some good helpers to help me with this. I decided to make the raised bed about half the size of the double bed. This meant I didn't have to saw many of the planks at all, just a few of them into half. I got some corner posts and then started screwing all the planks together. Some people are worried about paint seeping into the garden bed and all sorts of chemicals coming from the painted wood. I have thought about this and I did some research. And seeing as the bed is so old, most of those toxic chemicals will have already seeped into the environment anyway, and there won't be so many left over to go into the ground. So obviously having untreated wood would be more ideal, but this way is completely free. And over time, those chemicals will be gone anyway. The garden bed turned out really sturdy. I brought loads of compost from my old house and was able to fill this bed for free. For the bottom layers of the bed, I used mainly compost that had not decomposed a lot. Lots of sticks and big pieces of wood that was at the bottom. In this way, the filling of the bed will be decomposing over years, and the nutrients that are in the wood and in the compost that's there, it's going to take years to come out. So I won't need to replace the filling of the raised bed for many years. Then on top of that, I added some finer compost that we had in the garden but that hadn't decomposed completely. And the final layer is commercial compost that is almost completely decomposed and that I can plant the plants straight into. I think I'll just be able to top up every now and again with new compost and some wood chips. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. So now for the real deal.
So the bed I used to make these lovely raised beds was actually a gift from someone. They gave it to us many years ago and we've used it for many, many years. But it was really difficult to make the decision to use something that was a gift to make something else. It took a long time for me to decide to make this raised bed from that bed which was a gift, because I was worried, what are they going to think? The bed that they gave me was chopped up and used as a garden bed. Fortunately, they've been very gracious about it, but I do think I need to harvest some vegetables for them as a little thank you for letting me use their beds. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!